lookness is really reminiscent of Chusovitina from the '88 Olympic Games, and she chooses to do a different style vault. It's called a front handspring in a pike position with a half turris, and that number indicates that she'll be performing the same second vault. Beautifully done. You can see the Soviets are so good rushing to see a different vault being performed. Front handspring, pike position with a half turn. She almost laid.
There's another perfect in the last 6 months.
Now, this was her first vault, the Yurchenko layout full twist, the same vault as Boganskaya. How you can see she's fairly weak on this apparatus, and she actually missed her left hand on the horse.
Standing athletes from around the world and the Soviet Union.
Now, this is Leah's best event. She works so well up on the high bar. Nice lines, good free hip work. Front giant. She's getting set for her release move, a nice high Jaeger. Working back down to the low bar. Of course, the girls have to do at least 2 moves on this low bar. Nice free hip with a full turn. Now, that's impressive to see that she's not just interested in getting back up to the high bar, but she'll do a great element on the low bar. Full twisting giant. Little bit of a break on that last giant into her high double tuck semi dismount.
9.825. Gymnasts in the world since the 1988 Olympics.
Now, that was the same move we watched Leah perform, a full twist on the low bar. And that little move that she did to get back up to the high bar is really impressive. A Ginger Summy, working into her second release move, a Jaeger Summy, back down to the low bar. Her routines are always packed full with difficulty, and that's a characteristic of Onodi. Line change, front giant, very neat work. You can see her legs glued so tightly together. Beautiful dismount and a perfect landing.
Henrietta Onodi. And Onodi has a...
Keep a close eye on this one. She has a packed full difficulty in this routine. A free jump over the low bar. There's her first release move, a Ginger Summy, working back down to the low bar. Now, this is a really interesting move right here. Actually, it was a big deal back in the 70s. A Homma release move. We haven't seen one of those in a very long time. Giant swing. Look at the momentum she builds for a full twisting double back dismount. Even has extra rotation.
Remember,
I really like this move. In fact, back in the 70s, the girls would perform this move up on the high bar. And of course, Tatiana's just performing this as a routine, a move to get her back up to the high bar. Nice giant work up on the high bar, working into her full twisting double back summy, and so much rotation at the end.
And Groshkova scored 9. And here's the Canadian, Leah Homma of Willowdale.
And that mount you just saw Leah perform was a triple flying scissor, and it's actually called the Homma. Leah is quite innovative on this apparatus. She has a lot of originality. There's her acrobatic skill, back handspring to a layout, walkout, very solid. Now, coming up here is an interesting jump. It's called the Homma flip. At least it's being submitted presently to the FIG committee to see if this move can also be named after Leah. Combination switch leaps, which are a requirement. Of course, the girls can choose any type of leap. Lots of difficulty, and she's really on today. Now, this is a tough dismount. 2 back handsprings in combination to a double tuck semi dismount, a little bit low on her landing.
675 is the Soviet Union.
I love her style. Just pay attention to the detail that she has in this balance beam routine. She's so poised. Beautiful move right there. Back handspring to a straight body layout. I've never seen anyone perform it quite as high as Natalia. Showing off a little flexibility. Nice walkover tick-tock combination. There's a 3 jump series, again, a requirement on this apparatus. There's no question a lot of difficulty in this routine. Another back handspring to a layout. Now, Chris, take a look at this dismount. She's one of few in the world that performs this skill. 2 connection back handsprings to a full twisting double back stomach.
For Laschenova. In 88, the Soviets overlooked a young lady by the name of Chusovitina and Groshkova, but I'm not sure they can in 1992. Here she is again.
Tatiana opened up with an English press handstand. You'll see extreme flexibility from this athlete. And also, she'll use the balance beam in ways that other athletes have not even dared to try. Back handspring, full twisting layout on the beam, perfectly on. Little Spanish influence, and in fact her floor exercise routine is the same type of style. You'll notice a lot of the girls will take similar choreography skills and use them on the balance beam. Now this move sets her up for what's about to come. Take a look at this. Back handspring done sideways on the beam to a second back handspring and then a back hip circle, which you would see performed on the uneven bars. Non-stop action in this routine. She's so beautiful to watch, very innovative. And if that wasn't enough, take a look at this dismount. 2 back handsprings to a full twisting double back stomach, the same as Laschenova.
Well, for the folks, it's only the world champion, Svetlana Boginskaya.
What an awesome move. Back handspring, full twist, not to mention difficult. And this was really creative. A back handspring done sideways on the beam to a second back handspring, and then she just flips around and does a back hip circle. I really enjoyed this routine. Very interesting.
And it's a perfect 10 for Groshkova, who had a 10 on the vault. And back in Zaragoza for the final rotation of that they were training to. The Soviets don't miss a trick, do they?
They never do. They're so outstanding in their choreography, very unique. And Tatiana is very young, but does a very mature job with this routine. And take a look at the opening line. Tumbling is phenomenal. Double twisting, double back. I don't think I've ever seen that move performed by a woman. Soviets pay a lot of attention to the detailed work, such as this turn right here, 1.5 turn right up on her toes. Beautifully done. Second tumbling pass, a whip to an immediate double back. She'll try to finish off her routine with just as much difficulty. She's planning to do a full twisting double back in a pike position. She even has a little extra rotation there. You would never expect to see her pull off a move like this. It's a double twisting double back. Just amazing move. And as I said, I've never seen
another
to see from Boginskaya. I believe she's had about 3 floor routines in the last couple of years that I've been watching her. Full twisting double back in a pike position. Now really her tumbling is quite simple by today's standards, but where she comes through is in the artistry of her dance. combination 1.5 twist through to a double twist. And to close off her routine, a very high double tuck summy. The tumbling was good, but the choreography was outstanding. A little different style. And I really think
the 15-year-old from Romania. She was third in floor exercise at the World Cup in October.
What you'll see right off the top is that the Romanians have quite a different style from the Soviet athletes. Very upbeat type of music. Opening line, full twisting double back in the pike position, the same move that Boginskaya performed. Whips through to a double back summy. Now what really impressed me and captivated me was this whole section in their choreography. Job using the music so well. Double back summy, one step out of bounds. It will be just a 10th deduction. Lovely routine.
The Romanian still hoping to challenge the national champion. 88 Olympic veteran Eva Rueda. She was 18th in the all-round competition back in Seoul.
And you can see from Eva's body build that she is going to be a dynamic tumbler. Look at that opening, a double layup, so effortless. Take a look at this combination tumbling pass. Round of back handspring, double back, but she rebounds into a punch front and continues on to a round of 2 back handsprings, full twisting layout. And you can see Eva doesn't really have the artistry as a Boginskaya on the Soviet team, but I think the coaches have done an excellent job in choosing an appropriate piece of music for her. As I said, she'll be known for her tumbling. Final tumbling pass, very high double back summy. Nice routine to end with.
Perfect score, a 10. So
now on the world